Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams, and thanks for joining me today. Happy Friday. It's a good day to have a great day, and today is about to get even better because I am taking you inside of Edwin Coe Spirits and learning all about their upcoming events to check out this month. Plus, we get an exclusive look at their custom cocktail options, and later I visit Be Great Marketplace at Electric Works and learn about the Indiana Artisan Holiday Marketplace that is happening this weekend. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by Edwin Coe Spirits. I am here at one of my favorite spots, Edwin Coe Spirits, and today we're going to talk about some of their private events and also a wide selection of the cocktails that they offer. And joining me is Kristen Collins, their co-owner. Hi, Kristen.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Okay, so these cocktails are, of course, so beautiful.
Thank you.
And the selections here. And so before we dive into what we have, let's talk about some of the catering and private event options that you all have that people may not know about.
Sure. Yeah, this time of year we're starting to really heavily book holiday bookings or parties. So if you have a workplace party you're looking to hold, or just a fun friends get together, it's a great time of year to book with us for that.
Right. Okay. And so people can pretty much rent out the facility. You do your catering with the cocktails, and then you also have food options here.
Yes. So we're kind of multifaceted these days. So we're open for business every Friday, 5 to 10, Saturdays, 4 to 10. And so we actually offer at no charge group reservations for 6 to 60, or about 50 to 60.
Wow.
So you can essentially gather a group, book with us, come in, enjoy the evening. We have always dinner from Fork and Fiddle, and then also we do live music on Saturdays from 6 to 9. So you have built-in entertainment, and you don't have to really worry about all the planning. And then we do also private use of the distillery. So that we offer Thursday evenings through Sundays, and so that's based on a sales minimum that is really easy to meet, in the sense that if you have a smaller group, I'm going to kind of steer you toward what day of the week is best or what time of day is best. And if you have a really large get-together. We had a surprise 50th birthday party last weekend.
Really?
They rented out on Saturday night, had a great time. It was fun for all, and you can easily reach that. Potentially at no cost to an organizer, believe it or not. So if you want to foot that bill, that you're a great buddy and friend, like, wonderful, do that. But if you just want to invite everybody and have a cash bar situation, invite enough friends, you can make it happen, and no extra cost to you.
I love that. Like you said, built in. Wow. Okay, so let's dive into some of these cocktails. So where should we start? Let's start right over here. What is this one?
This is Dark and Stormy. So this is on our classics side of the menu. It's made with our barrel-aged rum. So that's our white rum that has spent at least a year in our old Coe barrels. So it's got a bit of a whiskey hint to it. It also has some real lime juice and ginger beer and a little bit of bitters in there. So it's a layered drink. You're going to have a different flavor from the top to the bottom. When you stir it all together, it's going to kind of create that finished cocktail.
It's so nice, though. I love a good layered look. So yes, it does give you kind of like that sour, like a whiskey sour taste.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so of course we have to go to the festive one.
Yes.
What is that one in the middle?
That is our Harvest Punch. So that's been on our menu for a few years. It's one of our fall features.
Love
yes,
that.
very pretty. Slightly layered as well. So that's actually made with a house thyme syrup, our white rum, some real cranberry juice, pear juice, apple cider.
Ooh.
It's a punch. There's a lot going on in there, actually, and a little bit of club soda on top.
That's good, and I like that it's a punch, but it's like very. You can
not
taste the flavors,
sweet.
and it's not too sweet.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And then over here we have this nice. Looks like a hearty.
This is one of
rich
my
color.
favorites on our classics menu. This is a Sazerac. So very classic cocktail that I think a lot of people have heard of, maybe not tried. So we make it with our rye Old Coe, and then we make a house absinthe, which is a rinse on the glass.
Yes, this is perfect if someone loves an old fashioned. It takes it up a level. So you
It
got to
does.
get this.
Yes.
Okay, so you had mentioned that people can actually rent out the facility. You're open on Fridays and Saturdays, but if someone wants to take one of those days, you will close down in order to have the event.
Yes, absolutely. We can make that happen for them for sure. We've done countless events at this point. I think we kind of started with bridal showers, and believe it or not, we've had baby showers that are co-ed. We've had weddings, wedding receptions here now too. We have a few of those booked. That's an interesting thing too, that a lot of brides have been inquiring, and they're just blown away at the value that you get at Edwin Coe. I think they're accustomed to searching for a venue, having a base rental fee. You basically get to rent the facility for free if you spend a certain amount on alcohol, and so that is a real value to a lot of brides and grooms.
Which the guests will love.
Yes, of course, of course. And it's a unique atmosphere. You don't have to do a lot of decorating, really, if you don't want to. If this is your vibe, is that distillery barrel rustic look, it works really well here. You can dress it up, of course, too. We do permit decorating. We're very flexible to help customize an event that you're going to be happy with.
Yeah, and that's when you have your events here, but you all also offer cocktail catering.
Correct.
Off the premises.
Yes.
So tell me about those services.
That's our newest service. Yeah, so we come to you. So that can be for a house party. It can be for a corporate event. So if you maybe are
a house party.
Yeah, we have a really nice time that way, right? But if you have, maybe a company and you want to host it your own building, we can come to you and be the liquor liability, responsible bartending service for you, and also take it up a notch. We are focused on craft cocktails. So this is the kind of experience that we want to provide for you. We do beer and wine as well.
Okay.
We don't manufacture those products, but we do serve them. And we also have just basic drinks. If you want that vodka cranberry, rum and Coke, we can obviously do that for you too.
Right, and something that's so cool is you offer actual custom options. So we were out here before, and one of our viewers called, and they're like, where was the place that offers the custom cocktails? You can make your own recipe. And it's like Edwin Coe. So let's talk about that, because that's an interesting and unique service, because you actually will make a little custom menu for them.
Yeah, absolutely. So we kind of have several staples. We've been at this for a few years now, so we have a pretty diversified menu. And we've been doing exposition events for years now too. So meaning we'll go out for festivals and things like that. So we've also kind of learned how to keg cocktails. We're going to be offering canned cocktails in the spring. There's a lot of different facets to Edwin Coe that have helped prepare us to be an excellent, I think, catering service for alcohol for folks.
Absolutely, and specifically because your love for mixology and going in deep with the recipes is always my favorite. Okay, so speaking of, we have these other cocktails here. One thing that's really cool, in case people didn't know, you offer non-alcoholic cocktails. So that'll be a mocktail.
Correct.
With Lunar Infusions Kombucha, friend of the show.
Yes.
And so this cocktail is made with it. I'm so fascinated. So tell me what this is and how did you make it?
This has Lunar Infusions Chaga Bliss Kombucha in it. And then it also has chai. Chai is the emphasis here. It's not going to be kombucha forward. It's still going to taste like a cocktail, because in our craft cocktails, Edwin Coe Spirits are a base, just as Lunar Infusions is a base for this. So you won't, if you've always been like, ooh, kombucha's a little much for me, I don't think you're going to get that with this mocktail. Right. But you get the ritual, the experience of sitting and kind of enjoying
like you're drinking an espresso martini or something. So what is this beauty up here?
Yeah, another one of my favorites. You can tell I gravitate toward high rye bourbon this time of year. So this is our Stone Sour. So it's made with a house apricot syrup.
Yes.
Some lemon juice. We've got some allspice in there. Shake that all up. Makes for a nice, refreshing cocktail with a little teeny bit of punch up in there too. The sour.
It's that pucker for me. I like that.
Yeah,
that is
hard not to like that one.
Yeah, and there's so many ways that you utilize the bourbon here, but you guys actually offer so many different types of spirits.
One that most people have not gotten to enjoy, which is Honey Old Co. It came out last year at our Small Business Saturday Artisan Market. Sold out in about 3 hours. So unfortunately did not last long, but we've made more for this year. So that is something that we're going to be offering this Small Business Saturday on November 25th.
Yes.
We're taking part actually in our town-wide Tour the Town event in Churubusco from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can stop by. We're actually hosting an artisan market as well. So we're going to have about a dozen vendors inside the distillery itself. In here.
Okay, so that sounds so good. Okay, so this is the day after Black Friday, so it's Small Business Saturday.
Yes.
the whole town of Churubusco is kind of participating in
All
making
those, lots of local businesses.
yeah, and just making it fun so people can explore the business and also get a deal.
Yeah,
right?
do your holiday shopping. I mean, it's like win-win all the way around, you know?
Yeah. Any other events going on for the month of
November? We have a couple more. We have Booze and Brush. That'll be happening November 18th from 2 to 4 p.m. Shanna Fleetwood, she's a local artist, and she's fantastic. She's highly entertaining. In fact, I remember somebody coming in and saying, I'd come just for the entertainment factor of her. You know, she's a good time, so she makes it a lot of fun. We'll be doing that, and then in December, we'll likely be picking up our tours again and our cocktail classes that we offer.
Okay, fun. That's so great. I love it. So many options. Okay, so let's get back to these final two. So this beauty here.
Yeah, so this is another
dehydrated apple.
Oh, and actually it's a pear. So this is our Pear-fection cocktail. It's made with our soft gin. Has, again, some pear or house syrup in there. It's actually red wine is the float on top. So it kind of reminds you of a sangria. And so you are gonna have a little more sweetness at the bottom. As you incorporate that red wine, it's gonna help balance out the cocktail.
Wow, that is a great fall drink.
Thank you.
And then I see this mule.
Yes. So this is our, essentially a green apple mule. It's our autumn mule. So we have got our green apple in there with our vodka, corn vodka.
Ooh.
But it's light, refreshing, again, balanced. That sour really helps offset the sweetness that you get in some mules.
That's what I love, like the combinations. Like, first off, each of these flavors are so unique, but I love the incorporation of different fruits.
Yeah.
You know, each thing has something different. It's not your typical. And then the sour hits or the gravity of some of the richer drinks. I mean, it's something for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, Kristen, it's time for Jessica's favorite pick.
My favorite. My favorite.
Okay, so I tasted a couple of things, so I have a couple of favorites here. So I'm going to actually do something different this time and do top 3. Okay, so we're gonna count it down. Okay, so number 3 is going to be this Sazerac. Okay, I love the heartiness, the body to it, and it has like a licorice taste to it.
It does, yes.
That's so good,
Yeah.
okay? And then the second favorite is this Harvest Punch. It has a little fruitiness to it, so it's fun for the holidays and the time. Herb is everything.
Yeah, it is.
And my number 1 favorite is the Stone
Sour,
okay, with the apricot, and it's so creative with the taste, and it gives you that nice little pucker. So cheers to that.
Cheers.
Awesome. So if someone wants to learn more about what you all have going on and also how to reach out for your private events, how should they contact you?
EdwinCoeSpirits.com. And yeah, you can find a link for our group reservations there for 6 to 60 guests, or you can also go in and find details on how to book your own private event, contacting us, and I'm very happy to get in touch and tell you more.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you so much, Kristen.
Yes, thanks for coming.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, if you want more information about Edwin Coe Spirits, we'll list their website below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Edwin Coe Spirits. This segment sponsored by Be Great. Did you know that by using raw natural honey, it is actually a healing agent both inside and outside of the body? Well, I am at Be Great Marketplace located at Electric Works, and I'm going to learn all about using honey throughout the day to cook with, to heal with, and so much more. Plus, I'm going to learn about the upcoming events taking place at Union Street Market. Let's do it. Joining me now is David Mullins, who is the co-owner here at Be Great. Hello. How are you?
Hi, Jessica. Thanks for having us.
Yes. Okay. So, holiday season is here.
Yeah.
And I love that there are creative ways that you are incorporating honey into different meals throughout the entire day. So, give us an overview of what you create honey-wise at Be Great.
Yeah, you know, we're beekeepers. That's one of the things we do. And then we work with other local beekeepers to source honey. So, it's all from the local area here. And honey saves hives. The way that we are able to do what we do is that people buy our products. And so we've looked at it and said, you know, we've got honey coffee that you can drink in the morning first thing. We've got honeycomb that's seasonal, that's in season right now. It's great on a biscuit. And then we have all kinds of flavored honeys that go great for charcuterie boards. And then in the evenings we have some chocolate-filled honeys that a lady makes for us. That's really, really good. And then we even have a cacao honey that tastes like fudge, basically, and you can put that in with a honey marshmallow and make yourself a cocoa in the evening with almond milk or coconut milk and have something a little healthier than the sugary milk stuff that we drink a lot of times. So you can use honey all throughout the day.
That's nice. It's kind of like a chocolate syrup, right? You can add it to make chocolate milk, or like you said, hot cocoa.
Absolutely. It's thick like fudge.
Natural, more natural. Okay, that's wonderful. I have to go back to the coffee.
Yeah.
So honey coffee. I am a big coffee drinker, so I'm so fascinated. So is it still the coffee bean, just with added flavor?
It's actually actual honey that's added to it. So it's ground beans, so it's just like any coffee ground. And we've added honey to it. And so you put it into your drip pot, you put it into your French press. It's really good cold brewed. I think the honey flavor comes out stronger when it's cold. So some people add just a little milk or cream to it to really bring that flavor out. So it's not real sweet. We make it right here in Churubusco. We're down at Electric Works now at the Union Street Market at our location here this morning. So we sell it at both places. It's in about 30 stores in the area, and you can even buy that on Amazon. So just look up Be Great Honey Coffee.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. And now that Thanksgiving is approaching us and people are creating the really good turkey and recipes, there's many ways that people can actually incorporate your honey products into their Thanksgiving meals. So can you give us some examples of products that people should pick up?
Yeah, absolutely. I think some of the things that you want to try are things like our barrel flavored honeys. So we have rum barrel, whiskey barrel, bourbon barrel, and tequila barrel. So you can do all kinds of new things with that. So we make a tequila honey, for example, that is fantastic. There's no alcohol in it, and it goes great in lemonade. So you can do something that's just fresh lemons, ice, it's a little bit of water into it with the honey, and it makes something that's unique. All of those are fantastic for cocktails in the evening or late afternoon while you're doing your Thanksgiving celebrating with family. And it's something that's unique that you really can't find anywhere else. So we try to bring products that are local to the area that you can only get here.
Very cool. Okay, and so David, let's talk about the Indiana Artisan show that's happening on November 17th and 18th and your involvement with it.
Yeah, so I'm on the board of Indiana Artisan this year. It's a real honor to be representing food artists, but Indiana Artisan was developed by the General Assembly, was appointed, and it is a group of people who are selected every year, and there are just a handful of artists from across the state of Indiana. So it's sculptures, it's fabric art, it's paintings, it's glass art. There is such amazing art across the state of Indiana, and we're very fortunate this year that there's going to be a show in Fort Wayne. Hasn't been one here in a long time, even before COVID. So it's been several years now. And it's going to be right here at the old GE Club at Electric Works, which is cool. That's got the old gym, and it's got the bowling alley, and some of the things that the employees here at Electric Works, GE back then, developed that. And so it's going to be there. It's going to be the 17th and 18th. And if you go to the show and see us over there, you'll get a little ticket that you can bring back over to the Union Street Market, where we have some of our other items, and you'll get a free gift that you can pick from. So just by attending, you're pretty much going to cover the cost of your ticket from the free gift that you'll be getting from us. And there'll be 32 other artists that are there with us, so it's going to be really select.
That is nice. And then there's also an event taking place the night before Thanksgiving. It is your big 1-year anniversary at Electric Works.
It's the 1-year anniversary here at the Union Street Market at Electric Works, and we're super excited. There'll be a live band here, so there's going to be music. We've got lots of events going on with the lighting downtown of all the stuff that gets lighted up, and you can come over here afterwards especially, so you can grab something from the food hall, and then you can also get drinks. You can get all kinds of ciders. We have tons of really cool things down here, great coffees, and you can shop Be Great, obviously, while you're here.
Yes, absolutely. And speaking of shopping Be Great, one thing that I love when I just browse around your store is the variety of honey options that people didn't even know that existed. And really, can we hit on the healing mechanism of honey and how it's more than just consuming it through putting it in tea, but it really does so much for your health and your body?
You know, one of the things that just warms our hearts is when we have people who come in and say, I have got allergies, I've got a cold, our pediatrician sent us because our child can't take cough syrup yet, they're not old enough. They said, come get honey. And it really does help. It's an all-natural healing agent, so honey is able to help coat sore throats, it helps with allergies, and so it's great to see people come in, and we do things like a ginger lemon honey that we've added ginger oil and lemon oil, so it makes it much more palatable and helps with kids especially, so that they'll want to eat it and suck on that, and it's better than a throat lozenge, and it's all natural, which we love that too. So if you're going to go out and get the Zarbee's and other kinds of honey cough syrups and things, just come get the honey. It's so much better. There's nothing else added to it for the raw honey that we have, and it really does have healing properties.
It does. Speaking from personal experience, if you have a scar or if you have some type of red irritation or inflammation, adding honey to it really does. It's a soothing mechanism, and it starts to heal it from the outside to the inside of your body.
It does, and we make a foot balm with beeswax and honey in it. We make a hand lotion. Those are fantastic to put on top of any kind of topical injuries you might have. We also sell propolis tincture, which is right from the hive. It's naturally antibacterial and antifungal. The bees make that to hold the hive together like a glue, but also to cut down on disease in the hive, because they can get sick too. Different than humans, but they do get sick.
And what can people use that tincture for?
Yeah, so it's alcohol and propolis mixed. And so it's in a little eyedropper, and you just drop that into the foot balm or the hand lotion we make, and you can put it right on the surface of your skin. It really does help promote healing.
Yeah, that's awesome. I actually have all of those. I bought those the last time I was here.
Great. And it's always a good feeling.
Yeah.
Such a good feeling to know that people are getting better from using our products. And so we love having people come in. We hate that people are sick, but if you're going to be sick, this is the place to come.
This is the place to be. Okay, before I let you go, David, let me know about the other events that's taking place here at the Union Street Market.
Yeah, so one of the cool things that's going to be happening is right after Thanksgiving, starting that next weekend, is the holiday market that's here. The entire place, West Hall, East Hall, it's divided by two halls with an arcade down the center. We call it a big hallway. But there will be tons of vendors down here who set up every weekend for the holidays, and there'll be new items. We're actually going to be setting up some things in other parts of the market ourselves. So there's tons of things that you can do when you come down here, from shopping to eating to drinking and just having a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, David. We appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate being here today.
And if you would like more information about Be Great, we'll have their website listed below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Be Great.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the show. And remember, you can always catch up on episodes and segments of Living Local 15 by going to WANE.com and also by downloading the WANE app. And I'll leave you with this. It's never too late to live your best life, so start living it today. And I look forward to seeing you here on Monday. Bye-bye.
Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.